What's up, credit family? It's your boy, Mr. Credit Banking, and I am back again with another video. In today's video, we are going to talk about Navy Federal Flagship checking. Guys, I just switched over from the everyday checking to the Navy Federal Flagship checking. Initially I did not go for the flagship checking because I think I can afford it, because if you don't meet the average daily balance, they're going to charge you $10 a month. And I thought, well, I'm not going to be able to meet the average daily balance. But, I kind of looked at it and I did some research, and I found out, yes, I can get that flagship check-in. And I love that flagship check-in. And before I, kind of get into it and how I was able to get this flagship check-in without paying the $10 a month service fee for not meeting the minimum average daily balance, I just want to kind of go over some of the things that I like about this check-in. So it has no monthly fees with an average daily balance of $1,500 or more. If you don't have an average daily balance of $1,500 or more, you're going to have to pay the $10 a month service fees. And guys, you guys know I hate fees. Anyways, the other thing that I like about this check-in is that it has free ATM uses at Navy Federal or Co-op network ATMs. And once again, I like free. And then up to $120 a year in ATM fee rebates for out-of-pocket network ATMs. I also like that too. You know what? I don't want to pay. I don't want to give these banks any money. They make enough money off of us with other stuff. I don't want to give the banks any money. So I like those things about the flagship checking account from Navy Federal. And the other thing that I like about it is that, when you put your money in that checking account, most checking accounts, the interest rates on it are horrible. But this flagship checking, the interest rate is good. I mean, it's not going to make you rich. And as of this, the making of this video, they have 3 different tiers that you can earn interest on this on that check-in, which is the lowest tier is 0.35%, and the next one up is 0.40%, and the next one is 0.45%. So all of those, it's not over 1% or 2%, but hey, it's money is just sitting there that you have to pay your bills with, so you might as well earn some money. And it's actually better than their savings account, their shared savings account, which only earns 0.25%. So that's why I kind of move my money out of the savings account that I use to pay my bills into the checking account. And so anyway, so how do I, get that checking account for free? And I kind of, mentioned a little bit in the beginning is that my average daily balance is over, $1,500. And most of us, the way that we do pay our bills, and the reason why we struggle with not meeting that minimum requirement of the average daily balance being $1,500, the way we most of us pay our bills is that, the money goes into our checking account, and then throughout the week we're paying our bills, and so the average daily balance is, it's going to be low because the money doesn't sit in our checking account long enough for the average daily balance to meet the minimum requirement. So how I do it to make sure that I meet the average daily balance, I actually pay all my bills with my credit card. So when my paycheck comes into to my checking account, it just sits there and sits there and sits there. And so once a month, or on about a specific day in the month, I pay my credit card. So I usually pay my credit cards on about the 15th of every single month. So my money kind of sits there for a long period of time before it actually gets taken out of the checking account. So because it sits there for such a long time before I actually use it, that causes my average daily balance to go up. So most people get paid and get paid on that Friday, and by that Monday or Tuesday, most of that money is gone because they're paying their bills. I don't do it that way. I use my credit card to pay my bills throughout the month, and then boom, for about 2 or 3 days of the month, that money finally gets withdrawn. So most of the time, my money is just sitting in a checking account, making sure that average daily balance is high. And so that's how I am able to get that checking account for free, because my average daily balance is high because my paycheck just comes in there and sits there for almost 25 days just sitting there, causing my average daily balance to be high. And then about 2 or 3 days in the month is when my money is taken out to pay my bills, whatever. So I use my credit cards to pay my bills. So all of my bills are coming out of my credit card, and the money, my cash from my paycheck, just sits in the checking account raising the average daily balance. Hopefully that makes sense. That's all I have for you guys today. If you like my content, give me the old thumbs up. Leave some comments down below. And if that button that says subscribe is red, I want you to go ahead and smash that button for me and make it turn another color other than red. Guys, I need this information to get out to as many people as possible. I think this is helpful information. I can save some people some money and help them make some money. So please help me get this information out by smashing that like button and leave some comments down below. That's all I have for today, Mr. Credit Banking out. Peace.